Hey friends, who's hungry? I am. So who's getting ready for the 4th? We definitely are. We're gonna have a big celebration come Saturday, and I'm doing things a little at a time this week to get ahead. That way I'm not overwhelmed come Saturday morning. And so tonight I'm gonna make my hot dog chili, because then I can cool it down and refrigerate it, and it'll be even better come Saturday afternoon. So I've got 2 pounds of ground beef. I've got a tablespoon of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, a teaspoon of cumin, a tablespoon of chili powder, and then a dash of cayenne. And then I'm going to add salt and pepper as well. But in my skillet, I'm going to add my 2 pounds of ground beef to a dry skillet. I'm not going to add any extra fat to this at all. And I'm going to add some water. And people are like, water to start? Yeah, we're not going to brown this at all. We're going to start it with the water in, and it's going to break it up and make it super fine. And so that's like 2 cups of water that I'm going to start with. And the water, I mean, you could do less, or you could do a little more depending on what you're making, or how much you're making. But the thing with this is it's going to cook down and it's going to get thick all on its own. So this is just to help get it broken up and really fine, so that our hot dog sauce is that. It's a sauce, it's not a thick chili, but it is still chili. But there won't be any beans in this, and I might add a little bit more water just to get it all broken up good. But this is super easy to make. I'm going to go ahead and throw my seasonings in, all of that. And it makes life easier. That's the one thing that I have learned with doing these TikToks, is when I pre-measure everything, it really makes cooking so much easier. I thought cooking was easier before, but it's even better now. But you can do this yourself and make it for your family. Now I'm going to add, I've got some chopped onions here from where I did a catering of and had leftover chopped onions that I just brought home and threw in the freezer. Some of these actually are from the band banquet back in May, but they've been frozen, so they're not going to go to waste. And that's probably a cup and a half, and I am going to get a little bit more water to go in here. Just good old high quality H2O straight out of the tap. Probably another cup. Now I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of kosher salt to this, because it's a lot of meat. It's 1 and 2, and we can taste it in a little bit and see. But I'm just going to bring this up and let it simmer. I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire. Now I like Lea & Perrins, but use whatever you like. But I'm going to do about a 1/4 cup of that. And I'm going to put about a 1/2 cup of ketchup. And I'm also going to put about a 1/4 cup of mustard. Just regular old prepared mustard. Oops. Now, we've got all our seasonings in, and it'll start taking on the color that you want. But this is going to cook for 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm just going to simmer it. And it'll get all nice, and all those flavors will marry, and you'll have the best hot dog sauce there is. Now, I'm going to put a lid on it and turn it down. Now, I'm going to keep coming back and stirring this, because I don't want it to lump together. And in fact, it's kind of thick, and so I may still yet add a little bit more water. Normally I do it 1 pound of beef at a time, but today I did 2, because we're going to have a crowd on Saturday evening for hamburgers and hot dogs and fireworks. So you can't have the 4th of July without fireworks now, can you? All right. So you can do a lot of prep work ahead. That way the day of your event, it's easy peasy. And I've got another recipe that I'm going to do here in a moment for baked beans that I'm going to use more of these onions. And then, once again, you can pre-prep ahead, have it in the freezer, ready to go, and just pull from it. Got a lump of, I think it's onions, there's a lump thereof. But I'll pull it and let you see this. It doesn't look real appetizing right now, but it will be. After about an hour of simmering, she'll be perfect. So I'll come back and show you the end result. All right, so our chili sauce is complete. Hannah's having a bowl full, and I'll show you what it looks like. Well, she's having a little carafe full. So make it for your 4th of July celebration. After all, what is it called again, Adam? The semi-quincentennial celebration of the greatest country in the world. Happy 4th of July, everyone.